Hey everybody, welcome back. Frank Hudasek here for tonight's video. We're going to talk about blogging with a purpose, and we're going to be starting with easy steps. One thing for sure is if you don't approach your blog with purpose, then the chances are pretty good that your blog, with all its posts, will be sent to the great web abyss and relegated to some obscure spot deep and far away from any eyeballs. So you may ask yourself, why even start? Well, because so many others decide to toss in the towel too soon and they stop. Others decide to take the low road approach, whereas we're here to take the high road approach. And in doing so, it's time to be different. It's time to turn right when many will decide to hang a left and the others decide to keep going straight until finally one day they'll be like Thelma and Louise and getting ready to go off the cliff. And one thing for sure is, let's not do a Thelma and Louise in our blogging. So whether you decide to blog daily or every other day or weekly, the main thing is you have to stay consistent, because your readers and your followers, they're going to expect you to show up on a regular basis. And part of the outline for today, we're going to center on two topics. One's going to be, why should we blog? And the other is going to be a quick look at some categories to focus on as you do some blog post and content mastering. So you might be asking yourself, why even consider taking on and creating a task such as involved as a blog? And there's plenty of naysayers out there. You're going to hear those that say, well, there's so many other blogs out there already, and there's so many out there that are better than mine. They're easier to find on the internet. Hey, and they also have these neat little banners on the side, and some even have a video. Well, before you get to that point, just stop that mindset and that way of thinking, because look at it like this. There's only one you, and no one can duplicate you. You're unique, so don't try to be someone else, because you can't. And the same thing is going to be true for you and your blog, because what and who you follow is not what you or who you are. You need to find your own stride, so to speak, your own expertise or your niche, and begin to develop it. So one of our first areas is to look at is, what are some of the benefits that are going to come along to you as an individual, personally, and also professionally through a blog? Well, first of all, you get to express yourself. And with that, that's what a blog can provide for many individuals. It provides a stage where they can shine. They can create content and feel at ease. The other thing is, a blog allows you to present and share with your audience, your followers, the things that you care about. Another thing is going to be, as you continue with your blogging experience, your skills are going to improve. And also, in time, you're automatically going to flow into a better pattern of thought and how you process your thoughts into actions and words. And finally, you're going to be surprised and humble as people begin to follow you and reach out and begin to connect with you. And before you know it, you begin creating your brand. And you have increased credibility and authority. And next, you begin to engage and connect and share with other bloggers. And with this sharing of information, your readers are going to soon pick up on the quality and the improvement of your content. And then you begin to experience energy, and this energy thing is really what can lift you and your audience and group to the next level. So there's also benefits to your website, such as link building. There's SEO benefits. You're going to begin to see more traffic, and best of all, blogging is very inexpensive. It's cheap compared to other marketing formats. And as a side note, I know many online marketers that have very healthy incomes that have created their success from blogging alone. And our second point we're going to cover is blog content masterminding. In other words, establishing a plan. So when you're ready to add the term blogger to your resume, what's next? Well, platforms. And there are a lot of free blog platforms out there today. Now, free is good, but free can also go away. So value your content You need to own it, and you always need to do what's necessary to protect it. Just the other day I came across a site, thenullzone.com, and it's pretty current, dated from March of this year, 2014, and they listed the 15 most beautiful and best blogging platforms today. The points they brought out is that blogging is clearly becoming not about ads and marketing. It's all about opinions. Finally, these new platforms seem to be getting them right. And also, the focus is solely upon clutter-free reading experience. Content is king here, with extremely great topography. So here are the 15 sites that they listed, and I highlighted the top 5, and you can see at the very top there, WordPress has 19% of the blog platform market today. Pretty impressive stat. Who you follow is not what or who you are. The important thing is for you to find your own stride, to your expertise or your niche, and develop it. So it's easy to identify WordPress as no doubt being the king of blogging platforms today, but also it's not simple to learn. It's easy in a sense, but also it's going to take a little training and some time and patience. But easily, WordPress, they do set the standard. So when the time comes and you have to decide, okay, what is it that I'm going to write about? What is my blog going to contain? Here are some masterminding categories for you to take a look at. It's a good place to start. And there are 4 categories that are easy to get to. You can look at product reviews, things that you use on a regular basis. You can pick up and write about that in a positive sense, nothing negative. Experts, people that you follow, maybe on TV, video, books. You could Wayne Dyer, Oprah, your minister. For an example, Q&A. What do people ask you about? What do you do for a living? Are you a hairdresser? Are you into investments? Tournament bass fishing? How about auto mechanics? Maybe you're a teacher, you love to bake, or you're heavy in the crafts. And then also resources that you use, websites, books, do-it-yourself articles that you find helpful. There's a lot out there that you can choose from. And so to wrap this up, this first video on blogging getting started, in short, is blogging a good thing? Blogging is a good thing, and really there is no better time to start blogging than now. Tomorrow we're going to touch on ideas for your blog post, and also maybe it's time to get off center and go outside the box to be creative. Take care, have a great rest of the day. We'll talk again tomorrow.